Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Jai Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Jai Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Jai Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Jai Krishna Jai Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Jai Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Re Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Re Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Re Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Re Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Re Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Re Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Re Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Re Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Re Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Re Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare Ram Re 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Re 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 Krishna Re Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Re 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Re 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 Ram Re 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Re Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Re Krishna Hare Hare Re Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Re Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 रे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 रे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 रे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम रे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 रे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम रे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे रे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे रे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे रे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे रे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम रे रे कृष्ण राम रे कृष्ण हरे 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 राम रे रे Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। श्री वृषभानु सुता बाय श्रील भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर। वृषभानुसुता चरण सेवने होइबो जे पाल्यदासी श्री राधार सुख सतत साधने रहिबो आमी प्रयासी श्री राधार सुखे कृष्णेर जे सुख जानिबो माने ते आमी राधा पद छाड़ी श्री कृष्ण संग में कभू ना होइबो कामी सखी गण मम परम सुहृत युगल प्रेमेर गुरु तद अनुगाहये सेविबो राधार चरण कल्पतरु राधा पक्ष छाड़ी जे जन से जन जे भावे से भावे थाके आमी तो राधिका पक्षपाती सदा कभू नाही हेरिता के। To serve the lotus feet of the daughter of King Vrishabhanu, Vrishabhanu Sutta, Shri Radha, Charana Sevane, serving her lotus feet, I shall become her Palyadasi, affectionately sheltered maidservant, Palyadasi Manjari. Hoibo je Palyadasi. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is praying for Manjari Swarup, teaching us to do it. He's already Shri Kamala Manjari. He's teaching us how we should pray for our Manjari Swarup and strive to constantly bring her all happiness. Shri Radhara Sukha Satata Sadhane Rahibo Ami Prayasi. I will always endeavor, I will always try, Prayasi, Satata sadhane. Always, all the time, I'll keep trying. Shri Radhara Sukha. How to bring happiness to Srimati Radharani. This is the mood of our Krishna consciousness movement. How to bring happiness to Srimati Radharani all the time. Shri Radhara Sukha Satata Sadhane Rahibo Ami Prayasi. I shall know within my heart that Shri Krishna takes pleasure in Shri Radha's happiness. Shri Radhara Sukhe Krishnera Je Sukha Janibo Manete Ami. I know that Krishna will be happy when Radharani is happy. Krishna Taba Punya Habe Bhai. He Punya Kori Bajabe Radharani Sukhi. Shri Radhara Sukhe Krishnera Je Sukha Janibo Manete Ami. I shall know within my heart that Shri Krishna takes pleasure in Shri Radha's happiness, and so I shall never desire to abandon Srimati Radharani's lotus feet and enjoy separately with Krishna. Never. Because Krishna finds maximum happiness in the company of Srimati Radharani. Radha Pada Chadi, leaving Radharani's lotus feet, Shri Krishna Sangame, going to Shri Krishna alone. Kabhu na hoi wo kami. This will never be my desire. No, I always want to desire to bring happiness to Radharani. Shri Radhara Sukhe, that is my aspiration. Shri Radhara Sukha Satata Sadhane Rahibo Ami Prayasi. That is the motto of our life. That is our mission statement. What is our mission statement? Shri Radhara Sukha Satata Sadhane Rahibo Ami Prayasi. Vrishabhanusuta Charana Sevane Hoibo Je Palyadasi. This is the mission statement for all of us. Sakhigana Mama Paramasureta Yugala Premera Guru. The Ashtasakhis are my supreme well-wishers and my gurus regarding the loving affairs of the divine couple. Sakhigana, all the Sakhis headed by the Ashtasakhis, who are headed by Lalita Vishakha. Sakhigana Mama Parama Suhrita. They are my best friends. My most well-wishing friends are the Sakhis, the friends of Radharani. And they are Yugala Premera Guru. They know what Radha Krishna like. Therefore, Sri Narottam Das Thakur, who is also Champaka Manjari, has prayed Lalita Vishakha Adi Jata Sakhi Brinda Agyaya Koribo Seva Charanaravinda. I will serve the lotus feet of Radha Krishna. Agyaya Koribo Seva Charanaravinda. On the order of Lalita Vishakha, Adi Jata Sakhigan, and the other Sakhis also. Champakuta Sakhi, Sudevi Sakhi, like that. All others, Indulekha, Tunga Vidya. The Sakhis are my well-wishers, Paramasuhrit, supreme well-wishers, and they are Yugala Premara Guru. They are the gurus, the teachers regarding the loving affairs of the divine couple. Remaining faithfully under the guidance of the Sakhis, Tad Anuga Hai, I shall serve Srimati Radharani's lotus feet. Sevibo Radhara Charana. And how are the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani? Radhara Charana? They are Kalpataru. They are like wish fulfilling trees. All our spiritual desires will be fulfilled under the shade of the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. But I will serve Radharani Anuga, under the Anugatya, under the guidance of the Sakhis. That is the mood of a Manjari. Manjari always considers herself subservient to the Sakhis, who are intimate friends of Srimati Radharani. রাধা পক্ষ ছাড়ি যে জন সে জন, যে ভাবে সে ভাবে থাকে। আমি তো রাধিকা পক্ষপাতি সদা, কবু নাহি হেরি থাকে। Let anyone aside from Sri Radha's party be as they are. I am indeed always partial to Srimati Radhika Rani and never look upon those who are not. So there may be some Sakhis, they may be separate from Srimati Radharani's group. There is the group of Srimati Radharani, and among that group there are many subgroups. All the Ashtasakhis, they are in Srimati Radharani's group. And then they have their own yuthas, they have their own groups. But it is one big group of Srimati Radharani. And most of us, we are under Lalita Sakhi because Rupa Manjari is with Lalita Sakhi. Lalita Vishakha Sakhi, they are the principal Sakhis. And then there are, so this is Radharani's Paksha. Then there is the Suhrit Paksha, which is a group of gopis who are very, very um, intimate with Radharani. And the Priya Narma Sakhis of Srimati Radharani. They have their own groups. Then there is the group which is Tatastha. They are neutral towards Radharani and the other Vipaksha gopis. And then there is the Vipaksha group. There is a group that is competing with Radharani to increase the pleasure of Radha Shyam Sundar. So there is a Vipaksha group of Chandravali. There is the Tatastha group. There is the Surit group. In this way, there are many groups of gopis. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying those groups that are not Swapaksha, that are not in the same group as Srimati Radharani, let them be as they are. Radha Paksha Chhadi, Jai Jana Se Jana. Those who are Tatastha, those who are neutral, or those who are Vipaksha groups. Towards them, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, Je bhave se bhave thake. Let them have their bhav of being tatastha towards Radharani or being vipaksha in the opposite camp of Srimati Radharani. Let them be as they are. But I am Radha Adhik Sneha. But I am Amito Radhika Paksha Pati Sada. I am always partial to Radharani. Pakshapat means to be partial. Amito Radhika Pakshapati Sada. I am always eternally on the side of Srimati Radharani. I am Radha Adhika Sneha. I have more love for Radharani than Krishna. Radha Adhik Sneha. So I am always partial to Radharani. Amito Radhika Pakshapati Sada. Kabu nahi heri thake. And I will not even look at those Sakhis who are in the um, Tatastha group or who are in the Vipaksha group. Those who are opposed to Radharani. I will not even look at their face. कभी कभू नहीं हेरी थाके. I will never, कभू नहीं, never look at them who are not favorable to Srimati Radharani. Because I am Amito Radhika Pakshapati Sada. I am always on the side of Radharani. So, in this way, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written very beautiful bhajans. We'll sing one more bhajan. Radhika Charana Renu Vaishnavartandas Thakur. And the translation we will read tomorrow. राधिका चरण रेणु भूषण कोरिया तनु अनायासे पाबे गिरिधारी राधिका चरणाश्रय जे करे से महाशय तारे मुई जाओ बलि हारी जय जय राधा नाम वृंदावन जार धाम कृष्ण सुख विलासेर निधि एनो राधा गुणगान न শুনিলো মোর কান বঞ্চিত করিল মোরে হৃদি তার ভক্ত সঙ্গে সদা রসলীলা প্রেম কথা যে করে সে পায় ঘনশ্যাম ইহাতে বিমুখ যে তার কভু সিদ্ধি নাই নাহি যেন শুনি তার নাম কৃষ্ণ নাম গানে বাই রাধিকা চরণ পাই রাধা নাম গানে কৃষ্ণ চন্দ্র সংক্ষেপে কহিনু কথা ঘুচাও মনের ব্যথা দুঃখময় অন্য কথা দ্বন্দ্ব হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে हरे कृष्णा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद रीडिंग फ्रॉम श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj. Madhya Leela, chapter 6, entitled Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivers and liberates Sri Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. All the translations and purports have been very mercifully given to us by our beloved founder Acharya. His Divine Grace Sri Srimad Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. मायाधीश मायावश ईश्वर जीव भेद हे न जीवे ईश्वर सह कहत अभेद. The Lord is the master of the potencies, and the living entity is the servant of them. That is the difference between the Lord and the living entity. However, you declare that the Lord and the living entity are one and the same. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling Sri Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya what a false notion he was having, the Mayavadi notion. Mayadhish and Mayavash, they are the two entities. Krishna is a supreme entity. He is Mayadhish. He is the controller of Maya. And we are Mayavash. We are controlled by Maya. Daiviyesha Gunamai Mama Maya Durattaya. It's Krishna's Maya. She's under Krishna's control. And for us, Durattaya. For us, it's very difficult to get out of the control of Maya. So we are Mayavash. Krishna is Mayadhish. Mayadhisha Mayavasha Ishwar Jiva Bhed. The difference between Ishwar and the Jiva is that Ishwar, Krishna, Ishwara Parama Krishna, Krishna being Ishwar is Mayesh. He is the Ish of Maya. He is the controller of Maya. And we are Mayavash. We are under the control of Maya. This is the Ishware Jive Bhed. This is the difference between Ishwar and the Jiv. The difference between Jagadish and Jiv. Hena Jive Ishwar Saha Kahata Abhed. And you are saying that the Jiv and the Ishwar are the one and the same. What are you saying, Bhattacharya? Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Shri Krishna is by nature the master of all potencies. Radha Purna Shakti, Krishna Purna Shaktiman. By nature, the living entities being very small, infinitesimal, are always under the influence of the Lord's potencies. Krishna controls the potencies and we are controlled by the potencies. According to the Mundaka Upanishad 3.1.1 and 2, Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhaya Samanam Vriksham Parishasvajate Tayor Anya Pippalam Swadati Anashanna Anyo Pichakasi Shiti Samane Vrikshe Purusho Nimagno Nishaya Shochati Muyamanaha Jushtam Yada Paschat Anyamisham Asya Mahimanameti Vitashokaha. The Mundaka Upanishad completely distinguishes the Lord from the living entity. The living entity is subjected to the reactions of fruitive activity, whereas the Lord simply witnesses. Such activity and bestows the result. According to the living entity's desires, he is wandering from one body to another and from one planet to another under the direction of the Supreme Personality of God, Paramatma. Daivanetrena. Karmana Daivanetrena. However, when the living entity comes to his senses by the mercy of the Lord, he is awarded devotional service. Thus, he is saved from the clutches of Maya. So, here it is said that in the Mundaka Upanishad, the Jiva and the Paramatma are like two birds sitting on a tree. Samane vrikshe purusho nimagno anishaya shochati muhyamanaha jushtam yada paschat anyam isham. The isham is just witnessing. And the jiva bird, the living entity, is completely engrossed in enjoying the fruits. Asya mahimanam eti vita shoka. The living entity is enjoying the fruits, bitter fruits and sweet fruits of enjoyment and suffering, whereas there is no enjoyment and suffering for no dualities for the Ishwar bird. He's simply witnessing, nothing to do with this tree of material existence. He's there because he is the friend. So Jiva and Jagdish are two different entities. Dva Suparna. Suparna means birds. Dva Suparna. There are two birds. Not that the Paramatma and the Jiva is one. No. There's a distinction. Paramatma is Krishna. Krishna says, Ishvara sarva bhutana mridadeshe arjuna tishtati. Ishwar is in the heart of all living entities. Sarva bhutana. So how can the bhuta and the Ishwar be same? The man is in the house. Sudevi Gopi Mataji is sitting in her house. But that doesn't mean that Sudevi Mataji is the house. Correct? So Krishna is sitting in our hearts. Ishwar Sara Bhutana Mridadesha Arjuna Tishtati. So the Bhuta, the living entity, is separate from the Ishwar who is sitting inside. Because sometimes there is a misunderstanding that ultimately everything is one. Ultimately the Jiva, Jagdish, Atma, Paramatma, sab ek hi hai. Everything is one. So our acharyas and the Shastra says that it is important that we understand that there is a difference. The Jiva can never become Jagdish. A human being, a jiva, living entity, can never become Narayan. Nowhere it is said in any scripture that jiva can become Narayan. Hmm? So this distinction we must understand. This is um, it's a question of Siddhanta, it's a question of philosophical understanding of what the Vedic scriptures are telling us. It's a truth that we cannot become God. Nobody can become God. God is always God. A God doesn't get trapped like how we are trapped in this material world. So this we have to understand that there are Dva Suparna, there are two birds. One is Paramatma and one is Atma. And they are eternally distinct. The Atma is the servant, Paramatma is the master. Therefore, when the Jiva takes shelter of Krishna, he becomes saved from the clutches of Maya by the mercy of the Supreme Lord. See, it's clearly mentioned here. Mamevaya prapadyante, Maya metantarantite. This we have to understand. If Jeev and Jagdish were same, then why we need to surrender to anybody? And why Krishna says that Mat chitta sarva durgani, mat prasada tarishasi. If we are same with God, then why do we need Krishna's prasad? Krishna says, Mat chitta, think of me. Mat chitta, then sarva durgani, mat prasada tarishasi. Then by my mercy, you will cross over all the obstacles of life. What is the need? If Krishna and the living entity are the same, or if the living entity can become Krishna. At such a time, he can see his eternal friend, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and become free from all lamentation and hankering. Shoka moha bhayapaha. This is confirmed in Srimad Bhagavad Gita 18.54, where the Lord says, Brahma bhuta prasannatma na shochati na kangshati samaha sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labhate param. One who is thus transcendently situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. He never laments or desires to have anything. Thus, it is definitely proved that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the master of all potencies and that the living entities are always subjected to these potencies. Krishna is the controller of the potencies. He is Mayadhish or Mayesh, and the Jiva is Maya Paradhin or Maya Adhin, Maya Vash. We are under the control of the Maya, which we can experience right now sitting, how we are controlled by the external energy of Krishna, how we are put into avidya, forgetfulness, how we are subjected to lust, anger, greed, envy, pride, false ego, that I am this material body. That is the difference between Mayadhish and Mayavash. Mahaprabhu is saying. Text 163. Gita Shastre Jiva Rupa Shakti Kari Mane Hena Jive Bheda Kara Ishware Rasane. In Sri Bhagavad Gita, the living entity is established as the marginal potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yet, you say that the living entity is completely different from the Lord. Hena Jive Bheda Kara Ishware Rasane. The Brahma Sutra states that according to the principle of Shakti, Shakti Mator Abhedaha, the living entity is simultaneously one with and different from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Qualitatively, the living entity and the Supreme Lord are one, qualitatively, but in quantity they are different. According to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy of Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva, the living entity and the Supreme Personality of Godhead are accepted as one and different at the same time. So in the previous verse, Mahaprabhu is establishing the Bhed, Jiva Ishwar Bhed. This is the difference. And here he's saying, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that Gita Shastre Jiva Rupa Shakti Kari Mane Hena Jive Bhedakara Ishwara Rasane. So don't see the Jiva as separated, different from the Lord. Because the Jiva has origin in the Lord, the Jiva and the Lord are inseparable. Qualitatively, they're one. The Jiva is Sachidananda Vigraha and the Lord is Sachidananda Vigraha. Whereas earth, water, fire, air, ether, they are not Sachidananda Vigraha, which are the Bahiranga potency. But the Tatastha Shakti marginal potency is spiritually, qualitatively one with the Lord, but quantitatively different. This is the Achintya Bheda Bhed Tattva. Verse 162, Mahaprabhu is talking about the Bhed between Jiva and Jagdish. And in verse 163, he is establishing a Bhed between the Jiva and the Jagdish. This is Achintya Bhed Abhed Tattva. We are simultaneously one with Krishna and different from Krishna also. Which verse in Gita Shastra? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is quoting Bhumirapo nalo vayu khammano buddhirevacha ahankara iti yamme bhinna prakritir ashtadha. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and false ego are my eightfold separated energy. Prakriti, bhinna, separated energies. This is material. अपरेयम इतस्त अन्याम प्रकृतिम विद्धि में पराम जीव भूता महाबाहो येदम धार्यते जगत. Krishna is saying in Holy, Mahaprabhu is quoting. Besides these inferior energies consisting of earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, false ego, bhumi, rapo, nalo, vayu, kham, mana, buddhir, evacha, ahankar. Besides them, these are inferior. Aparayam, itas. These are, which I mentioned, are um, because this is the next verse, no? 7.4 and then there's 7.5 Bhagavad Gita. So immediately after Bhumi Raponala, Lord Krishna is saying, Aparayam itas. These are inferior energies, Bhinna Prakriti, Apare. They are inferior. But there is another energy, a spiritual energy is there. Param. What is that? This is Apare, and then there is the Parashakti also. There is a spiritual energy also, and that is Jiva Bhuta. O Mahabhav, O greatly powerful Arjun, Jiva Bhutam Prakritim Vidhi me Param. Please know, Vidhi means please understand, please know. Prakritim Vidhi me Param. That was Bhinna Prakriti, Ashtada, but that is Aparayam Prakriti. That is Apara Prakriti. That is inferior energy of Krishna. Bhumi Rapanalo Vayu Khammano Buddhi Ahankarite Bhinna Prakriti Ashtada. This is also Prakriti. But Prakritim Vidhi me Param. But know that this Prakriti is Param. That is Apare. This is Para Prakriti. Prakritim Vidhi me Param. Who? Who is the superior energy? Jiva Bhutam. Jiva Bhutam. It is the living entities. The entire world is sustained by the living entities. Yaedam dharayate jagat. This whole material world is sustained by the living entities. Because no living entities, no material world. When the Mahat Tattva has to be agitated, Lord Mahavishnu glances on the Mahat Tattva and impregnates innumerable jivas which are coming from him into the material world. So this entire world is filled with jivas, which is the para prakriti of Krishna. Prakritim vidhi me param jiva bhuta. And they are everywhere in this material world. Yaya idam, this, dharayate jagat. This jagat is sustained by all these living entities. It is for these living entities only that this jagat is created. So the word jagat is used. Yayedam dharayate jagat. So these are the three topics that have to be understood for Bhagavad Gita. 5 topics are there. There is karma kala also, but the other 3 main topics are this. Jagadish, Jai Jagadish Hare, that is Krishna. Jiva, Jiva Bhutam Mahabaho, Prakritim Vidyame Param. So that's the Jiva, and there is the Jagat. Yayedam Dharayate Jagat. So we have to understand, so Bhagavad Gita, what is this Jagat? It is the Aparayam. It is the inferior energy of Krishna, Jagat. Who is Jiva? Mamai Amsha Jiva Loka Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Jivas are parts and parcels of Krishna. Therefore, Prakritim Vidyame Param Jiva Bhuta. Please know that with the Paraprakriti. We have a connection, we are offshoot of the internal energy, the Paraprakriti. And then there is the Jiva, Krishna. Maya Dakshina Prakriti Suetasya Characharam. Krishna is the controller of the Prakriti. Prakriti means all the energies. And Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Mataha Parataram Nanyat Kinchidasi Dhananjaya Mai Sarvamidam Protam Sutre Manigana Eva. Krishna is holding everything together. Like the thread holds the pearls of a necklace. There is nobody superior to Krishna. Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram. He is the Lord of everyone. He is the Mahaishwar for everyone, for all the Bhutas. Verses 164 and 165 are quotations from Bhagavad Gita. Based on Bhagavad Gita, Mahaprabhu is establishing Siddhanta. Ishwarera Shri Vigraha Sachidanandakar Se Vigrahe Kaha Sattva Gunera Vikar. Ishwarera Shri Vigraha, the beautiful transcendental form of Krishna, Ram, Narasimha, Varahadev, Vamanadev, Matsyadev, Kurmadev, Balaram. Ishwarera Shri Vigraha Sachidanandakar. It is Sachidanandakar. It is Sachidananda Vigraha. Se Vigrahe Kaha Sattva Gunera Vikar. Bhattacharya, you are describing that beautiful personal form of the Supreme Lord as just a product of material goodness. When the Parabrahma wants to manifest in the human society, then through the Vikar in the mode of goodness, Sattva Gunera Vikar, then that Brahman takes a temporary material form as Krishna or Ram. Like that, the Mayavadis speak. Ultimately, everything is the original God, is the Brahma Jyoti, the Brahman effulgence. Krishna's form is Sattva Gunera Vikar. No, it's so wrong. Shri Vigraha Jena Mane Seita Pashandi Adrishya Asprisya Sei Hai Yamadandi. Jai Ho. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, Shri Vigraha Jena Mane, those who have no faith in the transcendental form of Krishna, Seita Pashandi, that person is called a Pashandi, agnostic atheist. Whether agnostic means one who doesn't know whether God exists or not. You ask them, do you believe in God? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. Like the kids nowadays say IDK, IDN, something like that. I don't know. I don't care. Nonsense. I don't know. Agnostic. Are you interested in video game? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I want video game, but I'm not, I don't care whether God exists, doesn't exist. Agnostic. And atheist means they positively believe that Krishna does not exist. Hmm. Indeed, he is subject to be punished by Yamraj. Such people who are Pashandis, agnostics and atheistic mentality people, they are adrishya, they should not be seen. Asprishya, they should not be touched. Sei hai Yamadandi. And they are to be punished by Yamraj. Hmm. Asprishya. Such atheists should not even be touched. Unfortunately, what to do? We live in a society where sometimes we have to shake hands with every time I meet in my professional life. Good morning, I'm Dr. Deshmukh. Mr. Jones, Mrs. Jones, how are you? You have to shake hands. But Shastra says that even by touching, we get those vibrations. Everybody has a certain energy that they exude. And by seeing such people, touching such people, somehow we are exposed to their energy. So when you meet a devotee, a sincere devotee, you can immediately experience the nice spiritual vibrations. We feel so good. So similarly, when we meet someone who is a Pashandi, those negative vibrations also come upon us. So these people who are against Krishna, they are adrishya asprishya. They are not to be seen by Vaishnavas. They are not to be touched by Vaishnavas. Therefore, sometimes very great devotees, they would live in the forest. Sripad Madhavendra Puri would live in solitude because he didn't want to do Sangadosh. Sangadosh means disturbance in our bhajan created by non-devotional association. So he preferred to live alone like that. So Mahaprabhu is saying those who don't believe in Krishna or those who don't care about Krishna, such people are adrishya sprishya. They should not be seen, they should not be touched. Sei hai yamadandi, and they are meant to be punished by Yamraj for their offense. Purport. According to the Vedic instruction, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna has his eternal transcendental form, which is always blissful and full of knowledge. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Impersonalists think that material refers to the forms within our experience and that spiritual refers to an absence of form. Many other world religions also have the same notion. You cannot draw a painting of our God. You cannot draw a painting of the God that we believe in. You cannot make a form of the God because they feel everything that has a shape, that has dimensions in this material world is material. And God is beyond material. So spiritual refers to absence of form. Anything that has form, which we can see with our eyes, touch with our hands, it is material. Any form is material. Akar is jada and Nirakar is Sat. Nirakar is the eternal truth and Akar means it is temporary because it took form. It was given a form, so it will get destroyed also. So any form is there, it is material. And spiritual means absence of form. This is their philosophy. However, one should know that beyond this material nature is another nature which is spiritual. Just as there are material forms in the material world, similarly, there are spiritual forms in the spiritual world. This is confirmed by all Vedic literatures. The spiritual form in the transcendental world have nothing to do with the negative conception of formlessness. The conclusion is that a person is an agnostic when he does not agree to worship the transcendental form of the Lord. He's an atheist or agnostic if they don't believe in deity worship. And the most prominent opposition that our children face in schools nowadays from their colleagues who belong to different religions, world religions, is that you Hindus, you worship statues, you worship stones and other forms as God. This is utter nonsense. How can a statue in your house be God? Or how can a statue made of metal or stone in your temples be God? They don't walk, they don't talk, they cannot defend. We have come and destroyed thousands of temples and trampled upon thousands of these so-called Hindu murtis that you worship as God, deities. Nothing has happened to us. Our religion continues to grow like never before. So you people are just fools who worship material statues as God. This is what our children have to deal with in schools today. Recently met two children, devotee kids, who are asking me if they can convert into another religion because there's so much peer pressure in school. This happened last week. Two different boys from two different families came. This is a real problem because on the bus, in the school, in their discussions, they are bombarded with this type of propaganda. And they are given books of other religions to read. There are discussions, there are arguments. And what are we doing? We are busy earning money and buying Teslas and nice expensive homes, smart homes, where we can say, hey Alexa, oh Siri, do this, do that. And we think this is our development. This is our progress. This is our prosperity. But our children will either convert to other world religions very soon, or they will become Pashandi. They will become agnostic, atheistic. Why? Because we have not given them spiritual education. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada is a revolutionary Acharya, Jagat Guru. He was interested in having temples as spiritual universities where so much importance is not given to deity worship, so much importance is not given to architecture, अरे नहीं नहीं नहीं, buy land, do Bhumi Puja, call Vastu experts and build a very beautiful temple. That is okay if it can be done. But that was not the focus of Prabhupada. You buy any other religious building and convert it into temple. Buy a house and convert it into temple. Prabhupada never now our ISKCON Atlanta temple, it's been there for 50 years. It was a house. People have eaten meat there. People have eaten beef there. People have drunk alcohol there. People have had illicit sex there. It was a house of ordinary American people. Prabhupada said, doesn't matter. Just buy it, do Harinam Sankirtan, clean it, and use it as a temple. Install deities there. Prabhupada was very practical because, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, fire is always covered by smoke. So nothing is pure in this world. You get the best water from a river, so many fish and birds have peed and pooped in that water. You get the best flower from the garden, so many bees have tasted that. So nothing is offerable to Krishna in this material world. Everything is contaminated. We take a bath and go in front of Krishna, but inside the body there is stool and urine. Is it not? So nothing is pure in this world. Prabhupada knew this concept. Prabhupada said, be practical and just do the needful. Main focus is chanting and hearing and reading and worshipping Krishna. Don't get diverted by all these details. So therefore, we have to be very practical and we have to preach, preach, and preach. Focus should be on preaching. Tadvag visargo janatagha viplavo yasmin pratishlokam abhaddavat api naman anantasya yashonkitani yat shrunvanti gayanti grinanti sadhava. Let's not pay attention to too much grammar and too much accuracy and this and that. Time is going. We have to properly educate our children. Educate them in Mahabharata. Educate them in Ramayana. These are not just some Harry Potter or that Percy Jackson books. These are historical facts that have happened in the bygone years. And they are the activities of the Supreme Lord, Ramachandra and Krishna Chandra. And they should be understood by our children. If we don't equip our children with knowledge, what is deity worship? If we don't teach them Jaiva Dharma, a time will come because the Anya Dharmavalambi population is increasing. Those who are followers of other world religions, their population is increasing exponentially. And deliberately it is being increased. We all know this. Deliberately, population is being increased so that they become majority, vast majority. And then what is happening in Bangladesh will happen in other countries. So we have to train our children. We have to teach them how our scriptures are so correct. Now, if you think logically, what this philosophy is saying is correct, that everything that has a form is material. This iPhone has a form, it is material. This t-shirt I'm wearing has a form, it is material. Everything that has a form is material. It's made of matter. It is manufactured and it expires. It comes into being, it stays for some time, and then it is destroyed. That is the nature of matter. Anything that has form. So they are right in saying that anything that has form is material. And God does not have a form. That is also right. But God does not have a material form. That is the proper understanding. And then how about God made of marble? How about God made of stone? How about God made of metal? How about God made of wood? Yes, that is also possible because of this Achintya Bheda Bhed Tattva. That everything is not black and white. Achintya Bheda Bhed means not black and white. It is neither black nor white. It is both. Bhed, Abhed, both are there. So can Krishna be wood? Is Krishna made of wood? No. But can Krishna become wood on the request of the devotee? Yes. Is Krishna made of marble? No. Krishna is Sachidananda Vigraha. Marble is just a stone that you get from the earth. But can Krishna agree to appear in that form so that the devotee can serve him? Yes.
Just like a king can come to the jail to give an award to a model prisoner who is doing great service, can come and give medal. So just like, does the king belong to the jail? No. But can the king come to the jail being attracted by someone's services? Yes. So when the devotees want to serve, Krishna can come in marble, Krishna can come in Ashtadhatu, Krishna can come in wood, he can become Daru Brahman. It is possible. You just take a stone and put some color on it under a tree by the side of the road and start worshipping and collecting donations. Is that Bhagwan? No. That is not bona fide. But bona fide deity worship also is there. Non bona fide worship is also going on. There are bogus gurus, but there are genuine gurus also. Correct? Both are there. We have to choose the right path. So this is very important that we train our children, make them understand what is deity worship, make them understand what is our philosophy and how it is superior. There is no doubt about it. Yajñatva neha bhuyo anyajnatam avashishyate. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, after knowing this, nothing more will remain for you to know. Because Krishna is giving paramam vacha. In Gita, so many times Krishna says, this is my supreme instruction. So we know that our scriptures are supreme. Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and we should really take the time to teach our children Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavatam. That way, if they are equipped, at least their life will become successful. The next generation will be Krishna conscious and they will make their life successful. What happens in this world afterwards, a few generations from now, I don't know. I don't know what will happen to our grandchildren and great grandchildren, what the world situation will be. But we have to take shelter of Krishna. So let us wake up and give priority to training our children in the scriptures so that their faith is not shattered when there is opposition from people who are following other scriptures which are not as detailed and as deep as Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. They may be easy to follow, but that doesn't mean they're as comprehensive and as exalted as Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. So these are some of my thoughts that came from reading this. Where were we? According to the Vedic instruction, the Supreme Personality of God has eternal, transcendental form, always blissful, full of knowledge. Impersonal is things that material form refers to form. Material refers to form within our experience, and spiritual refers to absence of form. However, one should know that beyond this material nature, another nature is spiritual, like that. Actually, at the present moment, all systems of religion deny the worship of the form of the Lord due to ignorance of his transcendental form. Srila Prabhupada is clearly saying the major world religions, they criticize our deity worship. Why? Prabhupada says due to their ignorance. They are ignorant about Krishna's transcendental form. Just because they have only experienced matter, they think that Krishna cannot appear in matter because they don't know Bhumi Apo Nalo Vayu Kham Mano Buddhi Revacha Ahankarite Me Bhinna Prakriti Ashtada. Matter also is Krishna's Aparashakti. It is Krishna's separate inferior energy. So if Krishna wants, he can. He can appear in a material form. So people, the different religious people of other religions who criticize deity worship done by us, Prabhupada is saying in this sentence, it is due to their ignorance. Look at this, what Prabhupada is saying. Actually, at the present moment, all systems of religion deny the worship of the form of the Lord due to ignorance of Krishna's transcendental form. The first-class materialists, the Mayavadis, imagine 5 specific forms of the Lord, Panchopasana. But when they try to equate the worship of such imaginary forms with bhakti, they are immediately condemned. Lord Shri Krishna confirms this in Bhagavad Gita 7.15, where he says, Namam dushkritino mudha prapadyante naradhamaha. Bereft of real knowledge due to agnosticism, the Mayavadi philosopher should not even be seen by the devotees of the Lord, adrishya, nor should be touched, Prabhupada says, asprishya, because those philosophers are liable to be punished by Yamaraj, Yamadanda. Mayavadi philosopher, the superintendent demigod who judges the activities of sinful men. The Mayavadi agnostics wander within this universe in different species of life due to their non-devotional activities. They fall down. Adho gacchate tamasa. Such living entities are subjected to the punishments of Yamaraj. Only the devotees who are always engaged in the service of Lord Krishna are exempt from the jurisdiction of Yamaraj. Chinatsi ghoram bhavapasha bandham, chinatsi bhimam, yamapasha bandham. Yamapash is cut by Krishna. So like that. So Krishna willing, we will continue reading tomorrow. Grantharaj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. परिशिष्ट लीला ऑफ श्रीमद् भागवतम श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय. निताई गौर हरि बोल. थैंक यू वेरी मच डियर डिवोटीज. हरे कृष्ण. जय जय श्री राधे श्याम. निताई
हरे
गौर.
कृष्णा, धन्यवाद
हरे
प्रभु।
कृष्ण, जय जय